Nope, mic check, mic check. One, two, three. I am back. Morning, J Hart. Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Christopher, Rome C. You guys are here again. RT. Morning, everybody. About time you come back to us, Philly Cheese. Dude, you have no idea how tired I was, man. You guys have no idea. I was home yesterday, but I got home yesterday at like 3 in the morning, and there was just absolutely no way I was gonna get up at 8:30 and actually trade. Morning, people on TikTok. We got a couple of you guys. We hear you. Thank you. What's your occupation before this? I didn't really have an actual job. I have an accounting degree, but I worked an accounting job for like less than 6 months. Thank you for saying good luck, good luck. Thank you. Easy money, welcome in. Franco, what's up? What's up, Jay Hard? Good morning. All right, let me look at gappers. I don't think I see a lot, but you guys are gonna have to fill me in on what you guys saw yesterday. I know one of them was TBLT. I know TBLT was a good stock yesterday, so I'm gonna actually take a look at that one. But I don't know if there was anything else yesterday that was good. Unfortunately, TBLT hit $4 and then turning back around today. But I saw it TBLT running, and I am pretty sure. Peggy back up again. Okay, I'll take a look at Peggy. I'm pretty sure. What's it called? TBLT is probably one of the stocks that I've traded this year, and I've made the most money on. I'm pretty sure. Like it just, I feel like when I looked it up that one time, every time TBLT popped up, I was able to make money on it. I guess it just has a tendency to squeeze, has a tendency to run, or maybe I just rate that stock pretty good. But I did it yesterday too. Yesterday it just ran all day. I think it was up a 75, 80%. And this thing had some perfect 5-minute flags. So like this is perfect. That right there is perfect. Kind of stalled out for a long time, and then boom, once again another flag there. Kind of tried it here again. You would have gone stopped out on that one. Same thing here, kind of stopped out here. I guess you could take some profit there. And then I had another rip again. Would have tried it here, maybe stopped out, break even. But either way, large caps on an amazing run. I'm also seeing that, SPY is actually like the higher it goes, the easier it is for me to say, okay, I think this is now going to be the all-time resistance, and this is about to just straight up tank. The reason I say that is if you guys look at my SPY chart, so let me zoom out a little bit here for you guys can see it. I have kind of a bunch of lines everywhere, but if you guys see this dotted green line, that has been the major resistance that everybody has seen. So I got one touch on it there. We got two touches on it there. The second touch, once I drew those two, I was able to see that third one. Absolutely nailed it. So there's 1, 2, 3, and you can see how accurate that thing is, right? The second it touched that line, instantly fade. And look where we're at. We're almost there. We're almost about to touch that line again for the fourth time. If we break that line, SPY could go on a run. I still don't think SPY has any reason why it should go on a run after breaking out of this. This thing could spike up over it, but I think ultimately, if we're already this close to it, I think we're gonna come up, hit that line again, and then do this again. So every time we touched it, pulled back, touched it, pulled back, touched it, pulled back, touched it, or haven't touched it yet. I think we're gonna come up to it and then absolutely fade again. John, long or short, what's up, man? How are your options going? How's SPY trading going? What made you fully commit to trading? I didn't really fully commit. I just kind of kept it on the side for a while, learned while I still had my job, did both of them, and then when I was like, oh, I'm actually making more money. Okay, I'm doing this now, so. Morning, Elvanar. Morning, the trader on Tradecaster. Buy the dip. Good morning, Terrence. Good morning. Tech and Money. Let's go, man. How have you been doing, bro? All of you guys. Chicago, what's up? Good morning, Juan and all. Cinder, welcome back. Amy Young now joining us on Tradecaster. Thank you, Amy Young. Thank you. So this is what I'm looking at with SPY. How much minute do I got to market opens? 12 still. SPY gets up anywhere up to this area. I might start selling some long-term puts, kind of, end of the year, January, February. I know they're going to be a little more expensive, but I really don't see a reason why SPY should be up over 410, 20, 30, 40. I don't think SPY belongs up there. You know, maybe this is just the little bit of a rally after elections, maybe end of the year, but after that, we might get another little bit of a big pullback. Now, if we do break over this downtrend line here, this dotted one, and we do get on the other side and start holding it, you know, maybe a week, 2 weeks starts holding, then I will be a little bit cautious. You know, at that point, I'm like, okay, maybe this one does want to run a little bit more. But for now, my point is to see if we get up to that dotted line and then take some short trades on it. And then Tesla actually for today, we've had a pretty nice run. You know, kind of consolidated between 185 and 195 again. I think today, if Tesla pulls down to high of day yesterday, 195, 196, 50, somewhere around there, I think Tesla can run a little more. And this one's also creating another rising wedge like this. Like this, so you guys see it. I think we pulled down a tiny bit today. Hopefully, I think we pulled down to 195, 195.50s here to retest yesterday's high of day. Retest kind of this point here. Retest kind of all this support. And I think Tesla can run today all the way back up over 200. I think that's possible. So I think Tesla, we pull back a little bit, and I think we run up to 200s. Hopefully it pulls back because I think this might be right out of the gates running. So we'll see. But I'm definitely interested in Tesla pulling down to that level. So I am going to keep an eye on Tesla for that. Rosendo, good morning, man. Welcome back, Juan. Hope the wedding and weekend were a good time. It was, you know. There's only one thing I can complain about it, and obviously it was out of their control, our control. But other than that, it was amazing. I've never taken a trade other than SPY options in 4 trading days now. Just trying to focus on one stock only and really get the feel for it. Kind of refreshing. That's why I'm green in my options journey. Good job, man. Blair, good morning and good luck. Thank you. I set my active trade buy keys for options to have an auto stop at 5% and link to the position so I never lose more than that. Hey, that's good. I'm going to look at Peggy real quick. So, good morning to everybody else. Cinder, Michael, Coey, Rome, DY keeps giving great day trading options. 200 moving average is around 407 on SPY. That too. What app do you use for your side chart? What do you mean by side chart? Let me look at Peggy. So Peggy was another grinder this morning. What do you mean by my side chart? So Peggy 329 high this morning. Previous resistance on this one was 315, so I'd be looking for that 315 bounce support flag over this one. But 315 is really close to that high, so I'm going to be a little iffy here. The most recent high on Peggy is not this pre-market. It was actually a couple days ago, 339, so that would be my first target, 339. And after that, I think this one can have some room up to 200 moving average, $4, and then 417, 200 moving average. Welcome back, everybody. Let me see. Can you book our video you recommend to learn trading? You know, everything is on YouTube, but I can't give you a name of a specific channel or anything. I learned everything off of a lot of channels. If you want to learn exactly everything and exactly how I teach it, then you have my course that would definitely help you. Morning, JD from Hell. James, how do you use leverage? You just have margin on the account if you have a margin account. How much money do you trade on a stock? It depends. You know, if it's a $5 stock, then it could be less than if I'm buying a $30 stock. And the only thing I'm saying about the wedding that could have been that was a little iffy is it was freezing cold. So, you know, guys, you guys know how I was feeling a little bit sick already. I think being out there during the wedding in the middle of the cold made it a little worse. But other than that, it was awesome. How much is my course? 300 with the discount. So Peggy, I'm looking to see just start holding 313, 315 is what I'm looking at. First target 329, which is today's pre-market, then 339, and then after that 4. But you know, it doesn't look that great. doesn't look the best. What was the other one I had? TBLT is okay. No, there was another gapper this morning. There's no way it's just pegging TBLT. Well, TBLT is just continuation. I had a couple of smaller ones. Is that it? Is that what you guys have for gappers today? Blair's calling out QH, so let me look at QH. Oh, there we go. This looks a little better. 244 high, so we're looking for 244, 250. Is this a recent IPO? No, it's not. But why can I only see the last couple of days? Or the last 2 days? Okay, that's weird. So we're looking for 244. This one's got a nice pivot there, down there at 2-1. So I definitely want this one to hold 2-1 and then get back over VWAP. So I do like that. I'm actually going to put this one as my number one on watch over here. So this is going to be QH. I'm looking to hold 2-1, recover back up over VWAP, and then hopefully get a trade through high of day over 250. How much would you put on a $5 stock? It depends on the volatility. You know, if it's a $5 stock that's moving 10, 20, 30 cents at a time, you know, I could buy 5,000 shares, and that's plenty. If it's a $5 stock that's moving by 5 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents at a time, pretty slowly, then I could buy 10,000, 15,000 shares and still get, you know, about 10, 15 cents real quick, or a stop of about 10, 15 cents. That's plenty, you know. Morning, everybody else. If Rod said something about Peggy and secondary offering, oh gosh. Fish on, what's up? CUN, are you calling out CUN or CUN? Another penny stock. CUN 59 cents high. Doesn't look bad on the 200 moving on the daily chart, so I'll keep it on my side chart. That's CUN, looking for that break of 59 and see if it opens up to the 200 moving average. Did you guys miss trading with me? Were you guys lost without me? If you guys are watching on YouTube, thank you guys for coming back in here. I know I missed 2 days. I actually traded a little bit Friday just because I took my laptop, but yesterday I was so tired. I slept in, so I had no trades yesterday. QN, CUN, you know, wanting this one to recover back closer to VWAP, see if we get a nice, good leg over there. I had to watch RT and take a red day. Oh my god. Alright, so today is a green day. Today is a green day for all of us. I feel like I haven't traded in a long time though. PDSB is okay. We have that high of 782 a couple days ago. So let's see what you guys are seeing. We almost spiked over it today. We have pretty nice flat top here at like 750. Why did I put it so low? Like 744-ish. I want to get over that and start holding it on this one, PDSB. So let's see if we can get a nice pop up there. We have 2.5 minutes. So I got QH, I got Peggy, TBLT, CUN, this one right here, PTSD. I was lost without you. I said so in a message. Yeah, so I had a tear in my eye not seeing Juan yesterday live. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Welcome everybody on TikTok. Market opens here in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, so you guys will get to see me trade live. Thank you guys, everybody on. Peggy has earnings plus offering, so they do have offering. Peggy does have an offering. Ugh, that's a little iffy again. Now I'm like traumatized by offerings. Tesla, you know, if Tesla pulls down to that 194, 195, I'm looking to get long on that one. I think it had a nice pop this morning. I think I can get a little bit more on Tesla. If you look at the bigger time frame, I'm going to show you guys here again. This is my Tesla analysis. We got about a minute 30. You know, I have like another rising wedge forming. You see point. We didn't quite reach it this morning. It's pulling down to yesterday's high of day. Kind of all of these support resistances here. So I'm looking to see if Tesla wants to bounce right here exactly where it's at. 195.50s, 199.40s, and then get that continuation today higher. Unless it tucks under that 195. Oh, why did it minimize everything again? I don't know why that happens sometimes. All right, so that's it. Why is it so slow? No momentum at all. Bummer. I know, Raphael. I know. Somebody's watching Hootie as well. So we got 20 seconds. You know, I don't have an obvious one. QH is looking the best. So I might be looking at that. TBLT, let's see if we get some momentum back. Peggy, a little iffy with those news. So honestly, I'm looking at Tesla on that bounce down there. So I'm going to look at QH, but I'm actually going to look at Tesla just because I think this bounce here looks pretty good on Tesla. If it drops down to that 195-ish, I think Tesla can turn around. Hopefully it doesn't do it right there. I mean, that's exactly the line that I got. 195.50 is what I said, and it pulled down to 195 right there. Watching the small caps, CUN, somebody just called that one right before market open, trying to push up a little bit. QH falling out of 2-1, but hopefully he's returning. I need QH to hold that 2-1. CUN actually having a little bit of good momentum over there. Morning, Mersa. Would you take that dip down to $2 on QH? Not yet. You know, we got to see things set up first. CUN is the one that's actually grabbing my attention a little bit more. You guys also don't forget that I now have, or not now, I've always had my momentum scanner for you guys. So if anything is popping new highs or anything, guys will see it on my momentum scanner. Tesla, you know, if it really runs to 200 after this 195.50s touch, I'm gonna be a little bit salty again. Peggy has to get over that 313. That's a daily level. TBLT has a huge downtrend from yesterday, so really no interest until we break that. Maybe 350 on that one. QH kind of trying to hold. Tesla, here it goes. Am I missing anything? Crypto Eye, good morning. Anybody else? Did I miss anything? Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you guys for coming back into the stream. I know I missed a couple of days, but I am back. FTCH is ripping. FTCH absolutely ripping. Sitting at the 200 moving average now. It's right at the 200 moving average, which is 1081. So I don't know if this one's going to try to hold 1081 way up here. But if this one pulls back a little bit with a nice low volume pullback, I might be looking to get in on this one. FTCH, you don't forget that pullback all the way down here. That might be a good place. We got a high on yesterday of 1042. So if I get that pullback down to 1042 on this one, or 2 days ago, I will take a trade. I will take some ads down there on FTCH and see if we can get that $11 break. I like FTCH so far. I want to see that pullback on FTCH down to 1050, 1042. Tesla pulling down, CUN pulling down. I think all of these are pulling down. This is a low volume pullback here, but I want a little bit more on FTCH. A little iffy so far, but if I get that pullback all the way down to 1040s, 1050s, 2 days ago's high, let's see if we can get that $11. Morning, Sergio. Morning, Rob Bellany, Mahmoud, Mahmoud, or something like that. I can't really see it. I'm going to take a small ad here. Let's just see. I feel like I haven't done this in a while. If I get that lower pullback still off of that 1040, I will get back in it. But I am looking for FTCH to kind of create a nice 5-minute candle here, and let's see if we can get this one to open up back up to 11. tiny flush here. Now add again. Buyers coming in here. You can see buyers are trying to support it here. Volume has died on that previous two candles. Let's see if we can get a nice little bit of a bounce here. Peggy's actually kind of, oh, there's a little bit of a flush. That's where I was looking to add here. Adding more. Let's see if we can get the bounce here. Let's see if we can get the bounce here. There's the buy orders coming in. This is what I want to see, but now I need to see this actually take some walls on the way back up. If this doesn't start moving here, I'm going to be looking to bail real quick, but I need this candle to start popping up here. Look at all those buy on the tape. We got to take some walls out. Not quite doing it. Look at time and sell. This is all green, all green. This is looking good so far, but can't take walls down. Peggy's actually going, but a second offering on that one, so be careful there. This one's got 20 seconds left. This holding VWAP is holding that 1082 from 2 days ago, but that first 5-minute candle closed pretty low. So I will be careful here. I'm only down 140 for my first trade, so that's not that bad. Peggy's absolutely ripping. How? Peggy, you could take that trade off 339 to 350. Here's at 1042. Here's at 1042. This is where I expect buyers to come in here. I might be just sitting on a stupid dumb trade here. Lost there. I'm going to look at Peggy real quick. Looking for 350 on Peggy. Nope, it's already going to go. That 339 to 350. True. Somebody's calling out True. True also looks pretty good. Tesla actually did bounce off that 195. I'm looking at Peggy just to see if we get a trade through 350 up here. We got 3 minutes for this 5-minute candle to close. We could see a nice pullback on Peggy, but let me see where to. 329 could be a nice pullback. Rome watching TBLT to hold. Peggy, you know, I don't really like the offering on this, on all of that, but if I get that 329 down here, or 339 keeps holding, I'm looking for 350 on this one. Looks like it's going to go without me. There's 350. That one's going without me. Peggy seems to be the only one moving. I already took a loss on FTCH. I think I was adding at the right spot, just wasn't bouncing, and it was a little bigger loss than I wanted it to be. I think I fat fingered my hotkeys on the way out, so I accidentally bought and then flattened it. So I think I took a little bit extra losses there. That's what happens when I'm not used to trading. But you know, still looking at Peggy. We're gonna form a nice 5-minute candle on this one if we close high, and then we can look for that pullback on this one and just anticipate another leg up. Tesla again had a pretty nice bounce of that 195.50. It fell a little bit lower, retested kind of the highs of pre-market, but still had a little bit of a bullish feeling for Tesla today, and so far it's bouncing pretty strong. Tesla, yep, everybody's calling out Tesla. Just ripped $5 off those lows. That was crazy. Rome C is watching for TBLT to hold around 3. You know, Peggy's still here. That 339 was previous high, so Peggy pulls down to this area here. I'm still looking at it. it would be absolutely very unfortunate if I jump into a Peggy trade and offering comes out. Like, I would literally lose my mind if that happens. I would literally quit trading if I jump into a Peggy trade down here and then this thing absolutely like flushes down because of offering. I will literally quit trading, guys. But still looking at Peggy. He's about to close a nice 5-minute candle, and then I'm looking for that next candle to give me that pullback. Even if there's a small stuff here, as long as this thing doesn't squeeze and flush it right back down, if it just closes like this, I'm fine with that there, and then give me that pullback on the next 5-minute candle here. On Peggy now. Peggy, I'm looking for the pullback. Peggy has 200 moving average at 4.15, it looks like. So looking at $4 and then 4.15 next. Somebody's shorting SE from $60. Peggy, you could expect a tiny bounce from 350, so I'm looking. I'm looking at Peggy, looking at Peggy. I could expect a bounce at 350, or I could expect a bigger 5-minute flag on this one, so I'm watching. I'm not going to jump in on it on the first candle here. I want to see if this one holds, maybe another pullback, see if it really wants to hold 350 or if this thing wants to pull back down lower. Going after Peggy is a very risky thing to do. You really think so because of the offering? You know, it's very rare they offer him, what's it called? During market opens. Andrew is already done for the day. Okay, Andrew's done for the day. Good job. Took a tiny trade there, 25 bucks. Tesla wants to keep opening up. Still no trade for sniper trades. Tesla, you know, Tesla has a pretty obvious downtrend. If Tesla breaks that downtrend, I could see it take off again back up to high of days, 198, 199, 200. So I'm watching Tesla. But other than that, small caps, really the only one I'm looking at is Peggy. I want to see if Peggy gives me a nice 5-minute flag down to 339 maybe, which was that previous high. 339 was the previous daily high, so I'm looking to pull back to there. And on this one, I'm looking for $4. Oh, there goes Tesla. Tesla looking for high date, hopefully $200. So I'm going to look at Tesla actually. 199.87 is highs today. Tesla, if I get the downtrend retest down here, I might add on Tesla to see if we get that push all the way up. But when Tesla runs, it just runs. So I'm going to be looking for this one up to 200. No, I don't. I'm looking at Tesla. Maybe that downtrend retest 197's 40s area. And then see if we can get this thing to push up to 199, 200. I'm still looking at Peggy 5-minute flag there. Down to 339 would be better. Tesla here pulling back, and I'll add. This is a, okay, here we go. Looking to add down here on Teslas. As this pulled back, so I want to add here. There, I'm adding. What is happening? Why can't I get filled? Why can't I get filled? Wow, that took forever to fill. I added at that downtrend retest. Let's see if we can get this thing to push back up and see if we can get a nice run all the way up to 199, 200s, hopefully a new high of day. So let's keep watching Tesla here at this downtrend retest. Let's see if we keep pushing back up. There we go. Nice little opening there. Up $200 on this trade here. I don't want to take anything out yet. I think I got a good ad fill on this one. I could have stop and play, so it's a break-even trade for me now, but I really want this thing to open up. Don't stop me out, please. I'm looking for Tesla to open up, open up, open up. We got 20 seconds left on this candle. I think I'm going to get stopped out on this one, yep. Maybe looking for a lower ad. Got the lower ad there. That's a nice opening there. I'm going to take out just a tiny bit. Why are my orders taking forever to fill? It's a market order. What's happening? Okay, so I got the second ad down there just to retest. Stopped out on the first one. Re-added again. I got this nice trade. I think Tesla can open up to high of day again, so I'm watching this one. I think this one can have a pretty nice run, and if this one squeezes out of here, I definitely think we can see $200. Peggy still forming that 5-minute flag. If I'm gonna get stopped out again, aren't I, on Tesla? Yep, stopped out. So I've gotten 2 good trades on Tesla, and I got stopped out on both of them. Peggy, I want to look at Peggy though. Peggy, if I get a nasty little flush on Peggy, 339 here. I know it's a risky play, but I'm looking to see if we can open up past 365 on Peggy. If you get a nice little ad down here, 340s, 345s, I'd be looking to take that. Clayton Thompson, Peggy. Look at Peggy. If it holds, it could go to 4. That's what I'm looking at. So if it holds 350, maybe a slight little bit of a downtrend. I mean, a little bit of flush to 345, 340 still looks good. Yes, I am live on YouTube and Tradecaster as well, for everybody asking. Tesla, I had 2 trades that were up $200, both of them, and I didn't grab profits, and I made, I think, like 25 bucks on them, so that was pretty unfortunate. But you know, I'm still pretty bullish on Tesla, I think. I still think Tesla, well, actually, I don't know. I think it should have gone right there. It should have gone after this retest here. If it gets back over that trend line, I'll look at it again, but Peggy to me is calling for a nasty little flush here, recover, and then get back up to highs. Can I check True? True is moving really slow. Even if it sets up nice, you could take some trades, but it's moving really slow. FTCH is the one that burned me, unfortunately, so I am red just because of that one. But that's okay. You know, I hadn't traded in a long time. I came back. I think I rushed that trade, but Emmet new highs. Emmet new, actually, Emmet, I had not seen this one. Emmet new highs, and I'm looking for $2 on this one. Emmet doesn't look bad. Peggy, I'm still looking for the lower ad on Peggy, and we do have a downtrend on Peggy, so I'm looking for the lower ad on this one to add and anticipate this break of downtrend, unless we try to go right here and break out of it and retest it for a new high of 365. You know, that one stock that burned me this morning, FTCH, it was also easy to borrow. So my first thinking was like a lot of people are going to try to short it and they're going to get burned. So I thought that one could really go, but it just felt so heavy. Looking at Peggy, see if we get a nice little push out of here. Maybe just a quick new highs. No trade there. Jumping for a quick high of day breakout. Quite a big rejection there. Gonna. Oh my gosh. I held on to that way too long. I held on to that way too long. Dang it. MMAT looking for $2. I am not trading good. Maybe taking 4 days off really hurt me. MMAT looking for $2 is the only thing here. And MMAT getting stuffed. Oh man, that is not good, guys. This is not good. Can't come back like this. That was a FOMO trade. I think it was. I jumped in small share size, but it definitely was. Look at it come back up though. So I had a bigger share size selected for the retest, and then once it spiked up, I dropped my share size just looking for a quick scalp. Got the high. I was in profit. I didn't grab it. That was my problem. So definitely my fault on that one too. Both of them have been my fault, so not trading good today. Feeling sluggish is normal when you take some time off. See, like here, I'm looking for that retest there, and I think this one could just reverse to back to new highs. Let's see if I get a lower ad down here. I'm looking at Peggy, see if I get a little bit of a dip here. This is a new 5 green minute candle. We had a nice nasty flush, but it actually retraced it all back up. Let's see if I want to flag right out of this downtrend here. And then get put in a new high again. Sheila frick on camp. Okay, well that was too much, so no ads there. No ads, no ads. I'm actually going to, let's see if it, yeah, no ads. MMAT is still looking at $2 though. I could see MMAT hitting $2. NVTA testing Friday's high. Somebody calling out NVTA. I didn't. NVTA close to Friday's. No, that's Thursday's high. Oh, but I see what you're saying about Friday's high. NVTA actually doesn't look bad. We got that 378 all-time high from the last 5 days. That 378 high on NVTA. Actually, I'm gonna be looking at that one here pretty soon. Tesla is still trying to run out of this little bit of a trend line here. I'm going to readjust it and put it, I guess, up there, but that's a little too high. But Tesla, this is what I'm looking at, kind of a little bit of a pennant for me here. I'm going to take a look at NVTA. I am pretty red on the day, so I got to be a little careful just because, and VAT, just because I haven't traded in a while doesn't mean I get to come here and absolutely NVTA. Absolutely blow up my account. NVTA 378 high, red 146 right now. Let's see some trades will do have size for a couple days to make sure you're fine-tuned. Blair also had a red day today. And Matt, somebody was telling you recommended to buy at 170. Dang. I do like NVTA. Picking up some volume up here. Let's see if we get that pullback on NVTA and look for that 378 high of yesterday. MMAT has not breaking $2, kind of a double top there. But this one could pull back to a lower ad, a good dip, and then see if we get that $2. So right now top watch is NVTA. See if we get a nice little pullback. I'm looking for 378 on this one, and if we keep going past that, we could go up to 200 moving average. $4 first, but then 200 moving average after that. 359 is also yesterday's high, so maybe flag to 359 would be good. Bad trading today. I guess I could have expected not trading 4 days in a row, but shouldn't be the reason why I'm red, you know. Where'd you hear that to, Mimi? I haven't even looked at my stats in a long time, so I don't even know how it's looking. NVT, I'm looking for that pullback to 359. That is yesterday's high of day. If it gives me a nice pullback there with low volume, PDSB shooting alert. PDSB. PDSB shooting alert. That one's got the high of 782. I don't know which one to trust. NVTA. Sorry, guys. I don't know if this 359 from NVTA yesterday's high on the daily is gonna hold as support. I really want to take some ads down here on this one. Sorry. Oh wow, MMAT completely dumped. Here's 359. We could get some spikes lower. What's this pivot here? But NVTA had a nice push up, good volume, so this could be that 359. You could spike under it, but you might end up closing back above it. Dropped my share size here a little bit, so we're gonna slowly scale into this one, see if I get some nice ads. Still staircase down on the 5 minute, so I'm looking for get over 359. That's yesterday's high of day. Could hold as a pivot. If MMAT recovers that whole move, MMAT looking for $2. I'm only looking at the 5 minute, but if MMAT had a nice flush down and recovered it all and kind of hovering back up there 193-ish, 194.95, look for $2 on that one. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna might be switching my attention to MMAT here pretty soon. If MMAT recovers and reclaims kind of this 194 area, oh, here goes NVTA retracing back again. Tesla again, another downtrend, looking for $200 on Tesla. So NVTA dipped by. I was in a little early, but it seems to be retracing back up again a little bit. It wants to hold at 359, you can tell. One candle instantly back over that. 25K buyers, NVTA 254, 253. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. PDSB, not a fan of it, but you do have that 782 high. So right now, sitting at 760, 30 cents off that high from 2-3 days ago. Again, if you hover 760 flag there, you might be looking for a trade up to 782, 10 cents there. Tesla actually looking at high of days as well. Tesla here, retest here. I could look for a trade up to 200 on Tesla. Tesla looking to see if this wants to pull away up to 200, get a new high of day. Added smaller share size on this one. I want to see if we push up and get a new high of day on Tesla. There it goes. Selling half there. Why is the selling taking so long? Wow, that took so long again on Tesla. I had never seen feel so slow on Tesla like that. It happened twice already. Hold on, I gotta go back to this other trade that I got. NVTA. Well, now I'm in the green on NVTA, but I really want to take a look at Tesla real quick. So I took a green trade on NVTA, but I'm looking at Tesla. See if we flag here out of this downtrend and can get a nice push up to 200s. MMAT also recovered all the way back over 194. MMAT could be looking at $2. If you get that high of 198, you could be looking at $2 on MMAT. And PDSB also pulling up away. If Peggy don't make a move, it's going to dump. Peggy, oh, actually, I don't know if you called it early or not, but Peggy already looks like it had a little bit of a dump there. NVTA did bounce off that previous high of day, that 359, so I took an ad down there. It didn't jump in big share size, but did bounce. Now it's trying to reclaim there a little bit of higher highs. But Tesla, I'm looking for a 5-minute close here and then maybe a pullback. We got a pretty nice resistance at 198. So if we pull down to like 198, pretty low to 198, or retest this downtrend here, I want to see it flag and then put in that leg over $200 to a new high of day. So I kind of want Tesla to pull back down right now. That's good. That's good. I'm going to start adding here. Let's see if we can get some nice ads on Tesla here. Well, I added small share size, but already bounced up and got me a nice little bit of $50 here, but I didn't want that. I want this thing to kind of flag here on the 5 minutes and then get that high through $200 or that new high of 199. You can see Tesla wants it. Tesla wants it. Every little dip, that one got bought up so fast there. And I hope it can let me sell pretty fast though, because every time I've been trying to sell, MAT float is killing it. What's the float on MAT? I'm not sure. AMKD and HKD moving up. Those are kind of like hoodie type plays. Use limit order, bro. It's going fine. I'll try to do join the ask. I don't have the other one, so I'll have to try that. But it's got to be on the push up, otherwise I won't get a good fill. Or otherwise I won't get filled because it's joining the ask to sell, not the bid. The bid I have it on green only as my defaulted setting, so I think Tesla is doing a nice 5-minute flag here. 322 million for MAT. Yeah, you're right. I think Tesla's it's doing a nice little 5-minute flag here. I'm not opposed to taking some ads down here. 198.50, 198. Anticipating that $200 touch. Even if today's a red day, I think we can at least try to spike up to get that new high of day and maybe see that big rejection, but for those of you guys on TikTok asking for pairs, I am not trading Forex or currencies or anything like that. So here goes Tesla. Trying. Not quite getting it. Here it goes again. Here it goes. It's going to hit the high here. Here it goes. Trying to get this high. Let's see if there's a high. I'm selling half there. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I'm fully out on Tesla. So I made back $200 there. That's a good trade. That's a good trade. You know, I was anticipating Tesla $200 new high today. I even, even this morning I said a 195 bounce. So I guess I could have gotten in way down here, and I knew that Tesla could get that $200 today. So, making a little bit of money back there feels good. I could see a bounce of 200 real quick just for a nice little bounce continuation. So let's just see it here. Added tiny size there. Let's see if we get a small little bounce here. There's a little bounce there. Can I get more into profits? 20 seconds into this candle. Let's see if we can get more buyers to step up. Tiny scalp here. Holding 200s there. There's the bounce. Tiny bounce. And sell half there. That was a good, actually filled me on the way out. So 200s holding there again. I'm gonna get out. Look at this thing, bro. It takes forever to fill. So MMAT did not break that high. Who was trading MMAT that mentioned just the float on this thing is terrible? MMAT cannot get $2, you know. Down 112 now, not horrible. Good job, Blair. Good job. Peggy also flushed. MMAT flushed. Um, NVTA kind of holding up. You know, I added here, looking for that 359 to hold as previous high of day, previous daily resistance. It held. I didn't add big share size, and I was fully out by these two green candles. I'm looking for 378 on this one, so it kind of turned back around, so that's not bad. PDSB, another one that I mentioned on watch. You got that 782 high right here. Now a little bit of a risky play, but 782 high is right there. If you get a nice flag on this one down to 750 maybe, low volume pullback, you could look for that next leg up on this one. What should you buy if you have 2,000? Are you trying to go long term, or are you trying to day trade? Because if you're trying to day trade, I can't tell you what to buy. If you're buying long term, then look up ETFs, look up big company blue chip stocks, and invest your money in those. So how has it been for everybody today? You guys back? I'm back, or did I make you lose money on some of my trades? Because I am red today, but that's okay. That's okay. Tesla, you know, still held at 200, spiked under a couple times, but right back up, looking for a new high of day now on Tesla. Too late for me to get in. I did chase a couple trades, you know, didn't trade good. The first one I still think was a good trade. The first one I lost. I definitely fat fingered an exit there, so I actually added more, and I think I pulled down. I think I pulled down after I added, and then I flattened it. So I think I took an extra loss just off of a fat finger. Emmanuel is up 14% today, thanks to Peggy. Tamimi bought Peggy 302, sold 312. LOL could make more. Yeah, you're the one that was psyching me out of Peggy, so I didn't really chase Peggy that much. Didn't offering, you know, I'm not gonna do it. And then this one, I did FOMO chase an entry up here and pulled back down. Hmm. I don't know why it's not showing me my. Oh, there we go. It was like glitched or something. I was like, it's not showing me my trades. Um, so far, PDSD to me looks the best, but the volume is not the best. You know, these are 30,000, 40,000. That's not a lot of volume, but you're looking for that pullback there. Tesla kind of pulling back a little aggressively now. Couldn't break that 200. I think Wild Boy mentioned it. If Tesla goes up 200, hits 200, I'm running a put for 195. You know, I think when I first looked at Tesla, I thought we could get 200. We did get 200. I don't know if we were going to keep breaking higher or not, but here is my longer time frame of Tesla. I think we could have ran a little bit more, maybe 201, 202 to complete the top end of this rising wedge right here, and then I do expect Tesla to pull back again, maybe kind of follow this pattern all the way up to the 200 line, so kind of hit 201, pull back down again. Once it hits that 200 line, maybe it pulls back down or ends up breaking out of this and actually keeps running. Similar thing with SPY. If you look at SPY on the bigger time frame, so if you look at SPY on the bigger time frame, I got this downtrend line. This has been very well respected for the last like 6 months. It's got 3 touches. So if we get up to that white line, a lot of people are going to be in ready to go short. And SPY is also kind of in this little bit of a channel. It seems to be at the top of it. I think SPY could pull back down, back on down 390s, 380s. Maybe bounce, get up to that white line, and then I think that's going to be the decider. If we reject off the white line, I think this is going to flush. If we get over that white line, then we actually might be back into a bullish market, which I would not expect at all. But if that happens, then, you know, I play the charts. I don't play what I think. MMAT still trying to recover. MMAT's got another downtrend here. Not losing, only growing my knowledge. I like it. Rome is in TBLT at 303. First trade of the day for him. Tesla completed his buy target. Okay. This is normal trading. MMAT keeps like giving it all and then right back up. So I'm gonna keep an eye close on MMAT. If I get over that 194, and now I guess this downtrend line here, if I start hovering on MMAT somewhere around here, I'm definitely gonna be taking some trades, looking for that $2. Things kind of slowed down a little bit. NVTA is another one that I was looking at. I had the right idea on the first go. I took that trade there, holding yesterday's high. Now we're kind of under it, so a little bit iffy on this one. Same thing with PDSD. PDSD, I'm looking for this thing to kind of flag here. Like that. It gives us a nice flag. And this one looking for 782. 782 is high from 2-3 days ago, I believe. Let me see. 7 from yesterday pre-market. So Raymond hasn't pulled the trigger. Chicago. What the heck? Oh god, oh my god, we got it all. I don't know how the heck did this spike so fast, but I'm just looking for a break of $8. I jumped in 500 shares, so I'm barely down, barely up, just to see if we break $8. If we break $8, this thing might pull away another 30-40 cents, but 500 shares is not a lot. That 782 is going to be support. I tried buying there, got a very nice spike before my fill, so that was unfortunate. Wow, I just really am chasing today. I think that's my thing. Yeah, I am absolutely chasing today. I thought I could get a quick scalp. Oh well. Tesla trying to respect the 13 EMA. Blair, if you're down pretty big, it's also respecting that trend line still. I would not be surprised if Tesla gets another run. I still think this one can get that 2-1 or something like that. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it still. But that trend line from earlier, from those previous highs, it's coming back right down to it right here. So I would not be surprised if it holds here, that 198 holds here, and then gets that next leg up again. Look at the 5-minute chart. It pulled up pretty nice. Now it's pulling back down with 2 red candles, low volume. I would not be surprised if Tesla takes a little bit of a dip here, 198, and then gets the next leg up back up to 200. MMAT is the only one that's recovering. Actually, NVTA just now bouncing pretty good too. NVTA again retracing back up to that 359. Wow. Let me see something though. I hate the new theme. Get out of here. So I'm down 600 on the day, which is not bad, but definitely could have been avoidable. Friday I traded off my laptop at the Airbnb. I made 70 bucks, and then yesterday I didn't trade at all. So actually Tuesday I had a pretty red day, and then today, so I am kind of on a little bit of a downtrend here, a little bit of a stalling out for the last week. So I do need some nice green days here pretty soon. Last 30 days I'm up 6K, no 5.5. Tamimi helping you out with TBLT Rome. Let me see. I've not looked at TBLT today. But you did have a good entry at 303, so good job there. Miggy Munoz, you were trading SPY and Apple. That's alright. Set up over where, Wild Boy? Where are you going to set up? What value is this? What do you mean? People on TikTok, you guys have any questions? Well, that one that I chased, which one was it? PDSB, 782 holding. That's where I tried buying and did get that spike to $8, but not in. Oh, nice. Kind of scalping Tesla here. I think Tesla looking nice here for a little bit of a bounce, so took a nice ad there. Already up 50 bucks on this turnaround. I think Tesla could get another leg up. So I'm just watching it. Nice little push there on Tesla. Now I'm up $100 on this trade here. I was mentioning if you get that nice pullback to 198 after this trend line retest here, I think Tesla can open up. So I'm going to sell half here, and I'm going to keep half at break even. See if we get a nice push up to 200s. Wow, it actually reverses. Whoever was saying on Tesla it's pretty like spready, like usually on penny stocks, you get the nice push and you get that micro pullback. That micro pullback can almost like it's very small. You know where it should stop. Tesla's not. You get that nice push up, and it's usually not a micro pullback. This thing will push back down almost all the way down and then retrace back up. It's kind of weird. So I know exactly what you guys mean. And I've been noticing that trading Tesla. Not scalping it, but finding the big moves. When I get a nice leg opening on Tesla or something, you think it should just pull back and keep going, and it doesn't. It's not a penny stock. It trades different. Like right there, that's a nice opening. I thought, okay, nice little 1 minute pullback here, kind of almost close above the 90 EMAs. Boom, let's get the next leg up, and it just doesn't. Then it goes all the way back down. I would not be surprised now, looking at Tesla here, if again it pulls back down to V like that 198, and then maybe again another rinse and repeat. You buy lower, you sell high. You buy low, you sell high. Stuff like that. J Hart Green today trading a new strategy. What's your new strategy, J Hart? Tell us so we can all make money. Or is it a secret? Is your new trading strategy a secret? Do I ever short stock? I do short stock, but it's gonna be the big large caps. I'm actually really about to open a Guardian account or a Trade Zero account and then actually short the penny stocks too. But haven't done it yet, but I think I will pretty soon. Look at the 5-minute chart on Tesla. I still like it, but Miggy Munoz, anyone else swing that PSNY swing with me on the Discord chat? I am not sure. PDSB trying $8. Honestly, guys, I barely looked at the Discord in the last couple days. I was so busy. Yeah. Dirty Burr. Yeah, I usually short the large caps if I do, but yeah, that barely happens. I don't usually short the penny stocks. For one, because I can't, so. It was my brother's wedding. So Raymond likes Trade Zero. He's got a Thinkorswim and a Trade Zero account. Hey Matt, you still have a downtrend on this one. I'm looking for $2, but I want to get a nice entry up there. Tesla again, I said rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. There's the second ad again. Repeat it. That's almost a dollar move right there, that fast. From 198 to 199 right there. That was a dollar move there. What now? Buy or sell? You don't even know what stock I'm looking at. I'm not gonna say a buy or sell. Whose wedding was it? Oh, congrats. I think he is young as well. My brother? No, he is 20. The one that got married is 29, I think. I have two brothers. You know, Blair, I just looked at Peggy as soon as you said that. Peggy's been holding lows, been holding VWAP. Peggy could retrace back up over 350 and get that next leg up. But offering on Peggy, so I'd be careful. PDSB, I had the right idea. Low volume, I got a low fill. I got a bad fill. I tried buying here, 785-ish, 82 dip to anticipate the break of 8. I got filled way up here, and then stopped out for a quick $50 loss here. But I was looking for the break of 8. You know, I got a break of 8 by 9 cents. I don't know that I would have made much money anyways, but there's that. NVTA, I'm looking for NVTA to get over that 359. You can see it's respecting, right? My support and resistances are always on point. Just kidding, not always, but that's a daily level, and you could see I marked this line before today happened, and you know, bounce, reject it, and now it's looking like a short right here. So that one there is being respected. MMAT, same thing. MMAT looks like it wants $2, but I mentioned I will not trade MMAT unless we get over that 194. Kind of the same thing, right? You know, resistance, support, resistance, tries to break out of it, doesn't even get a candle to close above 194, instantly flushes back under it, comes up, spikes it, and then keeps pulling down. So MMAT over 194 over this downtrend line, you could look for $2 there. This is how you're patient and you find the quality setups. Tesla, had a couple of trades on Tesla. Green on Tesla, $240. Actually, my biggest green all day today. Kind of upset, you know, I called out some Tesla trades down here at 195.50s. I said if Tesla goes down to 195s, I could see 200. If I would have just paid attention to Tesla all day today, I would have probably added down here. And I mentioned I think I can get a new high of day, get $200, which I got this very nice run here. But I wasn't there. I chased it. When I did jump in on this one, I jumped in up here. Kind of break up this downtrend, got that pullback there, and got that nice run there through highs. So that was the one that I got pretty good. I did have a couple of trades. I think through here I had two trades where I was up 200 and then came back down, stopped, and then again I was up 200, came back down and stopped. So rule of thumb for Tesla, maybe take your profit a lot earlier or take a big chunk and then leave the runners, because Tesla thinks it's going to want to do something and it just doesn't. But thank you guys all for coming back here again. I am sitting at a red day today, which is unfortunate, but hopefully tomorrow I got my nerves out of the way, my newbie out of the way, coming back from not trading 4 days. So hopefully tomorrow I am 100% ready to go. Not that today I wasn't, but I am sitting at $640 red. Okay. For the rest of today, right now, MMAT over 194, NVTA over 359, PDSB still holding up here, but just volume on this one is very iffy. You know, look at the volume. Just hover over each candles and look at it. Like this candle here has 13. This one has 8,000, 30,000, 70,000, 100,000. 50,000, 45,000. That is very low. You can't take breakout trades with that, or even dibs. You can't really trust them, honestly. I would not. You really need good volume on this one to take some good trades, which is why I only jumped in 500 when I did, but still took a loss. And that's pretty much all I'm seeing. Momentum scanners picking up. Let's see if any other stocks. RAD. What is RAD doing? RAD. A slow grinder. MEGL ripping, somebody said. MEGL ripping into a halt. Nope, not halt. Looking for $3 in MEGL, maybe. Did this thing come out with news or what? How much volume did this rip with? 20,000, 40,000. Right now it's sitting on this candle at 8,000. Peggy dumped. Again, who called the Peggy dumped? Somebody called the Peggy dump. MEGL, I could have taken a trade up to 3, but no clear entry, no obvious entry there, so I let that one just roll. Tesla, at this point, Tesla, I didn't see an apps over 20. I didn't see an obvious trade on Tesla. Apps is over 20. Let me look at that one. Wow, apps is straight up grind. Wow, apps did exactly what I was trying for NVTA and PTSD to do. You know, nice little push. Pushes over high of day from previous day, pulls back down. And yeah, FTCH I'm not going to like. And flags right over previous high of day on the daily. So look on the daily on apps. Look at the last spike. Market line there. That's this line. And then today you went over it, pulled back down to it, held it, and then took off again. I still see PDS moving, but I don't think PDS, like if PDS, oh PDS is easy to borrow, but this one has no volume, I can't trust that. Definitely a shorter's market. I think we still are in a short market, yeah. Tesla, I would not expect another pounce up. I think Tesla right here is a short. Maybe Tesla's not a short there. Okay, now I'm looking long on Tesla, so I'm wrong. I'm flipping now. I looked at this trend line here. It looked like it wanted to go short, so I shorted there, covering here. But now I'm looking long to see if we get another test of high of days on Tesla. It really wanted to go there, so I'm gonna not fight the trend and just see if I look for a long here, bounce of 199.90, and see if I can get a new high on Tesla now. I know it's a little stretched, but if Tesla wants to run, it will run. So I'm gonna look here. No trades yet. Wow. I'm not gonna. Oh. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Dang it. I knew I could get a long trade there. But Tesla is really just following my rising wedge, so I don't think this thing is going to go up much longer. I really think it's going to stop. If you look at the bigger time frame, you know, it's getting close to that point. It's almost up at 201, or I think Tesla could end up turning around. And so I'm watching Tesla carefully. If we start showing weakness up here, I will short it. As a matter of fact, let me see if there's any horizontal resistances that could give me a better price target. Pull back down to retest this trend line here. I might be long on Tesla again. I don't see anything in the penny stock, so I'm trying to get a little bit of scalps here on Tesla. But I'm trying to learn to not really scalp everything, so try to find the big moves. I thought if I could short it here, I could get a nice fade down there. That one didn't work. So now I'm looking to see if we retest this kind of here and then go up higher. Let me see, then you can find a cash account. Today's another one of those days where I look like a noob. At least you guys know my history. So if you guys are new here, I am sorry I am red today, but I promise you guys I am a profitable. Well, actually, there we go. $30 profit here. But this is what I don't want. I don't want to sit here and make $30 for every little trade. I got to find the big trades. Unfortunately, penny stocks are not it right now. This is not a market for penny stocks. This is not a market for bull traders and penny stocks, so oh well. I don't pay fees on this broker, so no, I don't. I got barely any sleep this whole weekend. My right eye is still twitching. Like it just non-stop twitching and like tears and like starts crying on its own. Ugh. So I lost a little bit, made some back there. How are you guys doing? Are you guys still in the grooves, killing it, making money? How'd you guys do yesterday? TBLT had some nice trades yesterday that I saw. I actually saw TBLT had some nice. Hassan, you big green today. Good job, man. I saw TBLT had some. Somebody's green. Oh, Brafa shorting QRTB. Isaac red yesterday, green today. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Hi Dong. I am red. That's okay, man. I am red too. Red days happen. It's part of the. It's part of the. It's part of the trading journey. Miggy Munoz, you killed that TBLT yesterday. Yeah, I looked at some of the. I looked at the TBLT chart yesterday after trading, and I mean, you know, everything looks as perfect as you can want it to be after the chart is already printed. But it looked like it had some pretty nice pivots, some pretty nice 5-minute flags. You know, I can look at a chart now and tell you exactly, oh yeah, this would have been the perfect entry. But if you're watching it live, you don't know that, so it's hard. But it definitely looked like TBLT was pretty good trades yesterday. Mike Blanco break even today. I don't see much. It's 2:30 a.m. in Australia. Dang name, that sucks. Mike Blanco break even for me. Bro Green yesterday on SPY puts. Good job. Oh, Miggy Munoz. So that's you on Discord that posted that trade review chat. Gammy Unlimited. Is that you? MVTA actually pushing back up to 359 on NVTA. 359, that daily level. So NVTA back on watch. I think that one's volume is not the best, but what's up, Soul Granny? Juan, would you ever get into crypto? No, probably not no more. And crypto, I think, is dead. Maybe the big ones, you know, still Bitcoin, yes. Maybe some of the other smaller ones, Solana, ETH, or whatever, but probably not. Somebody on TikTok is up 1,200. Good job, man. Would you get into Forex? Probably not. Forex, you know, it's a little bit closer to stocks, but still, you know, I'm making money in stocks. I don't see why I need to step out and do something else when whatever I'm doing is working. You have been doing any shorts lately? I've been doing a couple shorts, but mostly on the large stocks. Unless one of these small caps is easy to borrow, then I am looking for shorts. But I actually didn't get any good trades. I think I shorted GFI the first day it rallied, and I absolutely got squeezed. And then I think the next day, I think it might have been apps. I think the next day I was looking at apps, wanting to short it, and I missed it. I missed a short on apps. Or I don't remember which one it was. Or maybe I missed a short, but it also kept squeezing. So, no, not really. But I am going to be, I think I'm finally going to be pulling the trigger and opening a Trade Zero account and looking to short the hard to borrow ones, the penny stocks. Because, like, Peggy today, Peggy to me already looked like a no-brainer short after, all of this reclaiming, after falling out of 3.5, having all this spikes up here. To me, Peggy looked like an obvious short, and I think this one can keep on flushing down. With the offering and all that stuff, you definitely have a lot better confidence shorting. If the offering comes out and you're in the trade, it's most likely going to tank, and if you're short, that'll make you money. If you're long and you're holding 5,000 shares and it shoots an offering and you get caught in it like I did, you'll take a big loss. So Rome C said ETH and Bitcoin are the only ones I would trade. Yeah, all the other coins I think are no bueno right now. MMAT too, 194 seemed like the place to take the trade, right? 194 kind of resistance, support resistance. This last spike here to 194 to me looked like the short. If it got over 194, then I'm looking long for new high of day up to 2. But as long as we were at under 194, this could have been right here the place to enter short on this one. Penny stocks, I'm not sure I'm looking at anything. Tesla, I can scalp Tesla. I'm up 165 on Tesla. But if I was to look for the next big trade on Tesla today, I would look for the short rejection off 200, get under this trend line here, come back up to 200, another attempt, and then short this thing back down. I don't think Tesla's going to keep running today. As a matter of fact, I might be opening some Tesla puts here for a couple of days away, let's say next week. Let's see, I think Tesla can drop back down again. So I am jumping in some Tesla puts 2-3 weeks out, just one. If you swing locates, it's 4 times the first night and then just initial locate fee following days. Oh, so I actually, I'm not a big, like, I obviously don't short it. I've never paid to short anything. Do you have to exercise options? What do you mean? Somebody's saying crypto will definitely recover from the FTX disaster. It did several times in the past, but not right now. Checking back in. How's the day been, bro? I am red today. When buying stocks, how many shares do you buy at a time? It depends on the stock. It depends on the price. But what was I saying to Soul Granny? So, when I first start shorting stocks, I don't think I'm going to hold anything overnight because I know the prices overnight can be pretty pricey, and I'm still going to be new. I mean, if I start shorting, I'm going to literally be shorting 300 shares, 500 shares, which it's going to make me 50 bucks, 100 bucks. If I get a good trade, maybe it'll give me a little bit more. But I'm definitely going to take it slow. It's not something I'm used to, and just because I have the money in there to go big, I'm not going to do it yet. Chicago Sid sharing his graph on Tesla, what he's seeing. You think a little bit of a downtrend. I see you have that resistance up across 200 as well, 201. Why are all your candles green? What the heck, Chicago? Why are all your candles green? my YouTube people, some of them were green, some of them were red, break even. So there's a little bit of crack on Tesla. I didn't take it with shares, but I did take one put on Tesla, but it's like 2-3 weeks out, so I'm gonna hold it still. Here's the biggest trend line on Tesla. You know, Tesla likes to, whenever they flush, whenever they crack down, they like to crack down and keep running. So any spike up on Tesla, I might short it and see this crack of down uptrend line here. If I get this uptrend line crack here, I could probably look to take a trade from here down to VWAP. You know, we already rejected 200 3 times. One, spiked barely to new high, and then rejected it again. I don't think Tesla's going to break out of that 200 today. I think we can get a nice little fade down to VWAP. The only thing is I don't want to chase it. I want to take a good trade. But I think we can get a flush down to VWAP on Tesla today. The body of the candle shows a trend. The color of the wick shows a direction in that time frame. It's pretty interesting, Chicago. I'd never seen a chart like that. Nothing else showing up, guys. So was it this slow yesterday? Was TBLT the only play yesterday, or was there any other stocks that were moving yesterday that were given possible trades? Was there anything else yesterday moving, or was it literally just TBLT? ENSC was good yesterday. ENSC. I'm also thinking maybe, you know, since these penny stocks really have been so slow. Oh, I kind of see ENSC. I might honestly start getting up early and looking at all the big stocks again, like Tesla, Apple, SPY, Amazon, Google, maybe, you know, some of the other ones, Nvidia or something. Some of the ones that people really like to trade, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla. I want to see if I can maybe get up another 30 minutes early every morning and kind of put up an analysis for all of these and be able to see if I can see some obvious trades on some of them. Like today, Tesla. You know, I got up this morning. I didn't look at all the other ones, but I looked at Tesla after looking at some penny stocks, and I said 195.50s could bounce. If we see that 195.50 bounce, I think we see $200, and that was literally before market opened. And it actually did that, you know, it actually did that. So it would have been a nice trade if I would have stuck just to Tesla and seen that. Or if I at least trusted it more and took that trade one down there at 195.50. So but if I did that and kind of had alerts on Tesla, Amazon, Apple, SPY, and if any of those start looking like my setup, I could be looking to that. Tesla will be my main stock. I trade on time over PDT. Somebody traded AMC yesterday. Okay. Here's that retest of pre-market high on Tesla, that 199.90. Took a short on Tesla there. I mentioned it. I think I can get the crack of Tesla here. And if this thing cracks this downtrend here, I think we could definitely see VWAP. So I'm in already on Tesla. Stop at a little bit above break even, which is that previous red candle. So I think I'm good on this trade here. But I want to see the crack of this trend line here and then a flush down to VWAP, hopefully. So here it goes. Here it goes. Cracking down, cracking down, cracking down. I had a very nice entry up there. Here it goes. Cracking down, cracking down, cracking down. I'm going to cover half, and I'm going to put half at break even. There you go. Stop above that previous candle, so I could double top there, but I'm looking for Tesla to crack here. If I get stopped out, then again, It's not a quick scalp, but if this thing would have faded down to VWAP, maybe lower, I would have had a very nice average there. So that's not a straight up 2-3 second scalp. It's looking for the bigger play, just trying to get in early. Somebody mentioned MMAT. MMAT kind of trying to get back up to VWAP. I see it. mRNA will go to 200, too strong. Okay, I haven't looked at mRNA. Did you guys trade completely alone yesterday and Friday? Did you guys realize you guys having somebody narrate calling out some stocks helps or no? You guys are like, we don't need him anymore. I only accept people that like Andrew Tate. What the heck, dude? Man, these penny stocks are killing us, right? mRNA. Let me look at mRNA. Oh wow, mRNA's daily chart is freaking flying. This thing went from 140 to 200 without having a single red day. I do see the next resistance on mRNA on the daily is 197, so I would not be surprised if this thing actually does run up to 200s. Same kind of plan on Tesla, guys. You know, we're not getting the crack yet. I was in a little early, but you know, shorts, if we get this downtrend line break here, and you go to the downside of that here, and come up again, you could short it, get that nice fade down now. So that's what I'll be looking for. What else am I looking at? MMAT, again, over 194 still. Can I break down Amazon on the bigger time frames, like just in general? TBLT. TBLT kind of consolidating today. I don't mind TBLT consolidating today. If it consolidates today, it could make a mid candle breakout for tomorrow. So I would like TBLT. Oh, good job, Rosendo. Good job. Good job. Amazon. I'll take a look at Amazon. Oh wow, Amazon is all over the place. I usually start on the bigger time frames and then I make my way down. But holy crap, Amazon is all over the place. You know, big sell-off, big recovery, sold off again, and then big recovery again. Let me look at the bigger time frame. 4 hours. You know, I have an obvious downtrend on this one as well. Right there. 1, 2, third touch. We're kind of trying to get that fourth touch. Pretty obvious flat bottom support here at 102.30s. So bounce once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times before. Kind of stumble a little about it around it this time. And then it looks like it's trying again, but today's getting rejected. You know, that 102. And I guess whole number $100 is there. But I think over 102, start holding 102. You will get the next run up to that 200 moving average, up to that trend line. So if you hold 102, I could see Amazon running back up. If you are rejecting 102 like you are today, you might come back down a little bit. Maybe push down under 100s, 95-ish maybe, and then create a higher low off of this one. So create a higher low up here to then make that trend line up back up. So if you get over 102, you could run up there. If you reject 102 right now, I could see this Amazon pulling it back down. You know, it depends on what SPY does and everything else does. I could see it kind of hold here. Oh, come on, man. Look at Tesla. The dump out of that trend line. The dump out of the trend line. I missed it. I missed the dump out of the trend line right here. Big rejection off pre-market high. Pulls down. Kind of close there under that trend line. You know, that's the first close under the spike. That's the first close there. And then kind of small retest and absolutely dump. But that dump right there goes from 195 to 198. That's $1.30. What's up, Stanford? Welcome in, welcome in. You know, Tesla, if you get a nice retrace back up to 199, maybe that's another short opportunity, but I think I missed the big bulk of the short that I wanted. Well, but that means my put is up. My put is up 6% already. So at least my put is paying a little bit. Blair is red today. That's okay, Blair. Remember your emotions. Red day is normal. Red day is normal. Oh, good job, Blair. You're still up. You know, I actually think November, just because I missed a couple days, unfortunate red days. Today another red day. I might actually be. I don't think I'm red on November, but yeah, I'm not red in November, but my profit is pretty small. Holy crap. Dang it, I missed that Tesla short there. Easy trend line, easy trend line. And then always look what's going left, right? So we spiked up to a new high of day. We barely got a new high of day. We created a stuff at a lower high of day. And then we literally rejected that previous pre-market high, which is 199. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 stuffs. I knew that this was a short trade now. I knew I was looking for a short trade now. I just needed to find a good entry for the short trade. I took one there, anticipating the short, and then I would have taken the trendline retest or trendline break there for that next short, but I missed it. But that was a nice trade. Somebody made 900 on TikTok. Good job, guys. Good job. Isaac calling it a day. Let me import my trades again because I know I lost some, made some back. Still a red day for me. Just not in the groove of coming back. Probably could have downsized a little bit, but that's okay. As long as I had November green, I think I'm kind of happy at this point. I just want to have every single month this year green. If I end red in November, I'm going to be a little salty. And then December again, I just want to be green at the end of the month. I'm not shooting for big profits. If anything, I'm shooting to scale up right now. But you know, today I didn't quite do it so much. But yeah, I'm down almost 700 today. That's unfortunate. But I'm still green on the month. But I think my goals for the end of the year is just to end green November, December. That will actually put me green every single month this year, which, you know, I honestly don't know if that's normal or not. Last year I definitely had red month. But I don't know if it's normal to have red months, you know? I don't like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like red weeks, yes. But I feel like if you're a profitable trader, you have 4 weeks to completely turn some red days around. I almost feel like red months are kind of hard, you know, and so far I've been doing it this year, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I don't know I don't know if people really do have red months and their red months are tiny and then their next months are ginormous, and that's okay. You know, it's kind of different for everybody, but MEGL, another new high for MEGL. This one's moving so erratic though, and little volume as well. What the heck? This is why I'm getting pretty frustrated with the penny stocks. All of these plays last year, you know, you'd get this play last year, you'd be literally flying with volume. Like this literally would be trading kind of like Peggy at the open, would be trading like Edman at the open, would be trading like you know, all of these other ones. You're not getting these 6,000, 4,000 candles, 10,000, 8,000, 12,000, 11,000, 5,000, 15,000. You know, if I need to step up and scale up, if I need to take 10, 15,000, which that's not a lot. People take 50,000, 60,000 shares, 100,000 shares on some of these plays. That's a $3 stock. Once I'm fully scaled in, I could easily take 15, 20, 30K shares. I'd literally be buying all of these candles myself. That sounds risky. I can't do that without volume. I could only do that with a trade like with a stock like Peggy. Look at Peggy in the first 30 minutes, you know. You got 1.1 million, you got 1.2 million, 1.1 million, 800,000, 900,000, 1.2, 700,000, 300,000, even a stock like this, you know, 300, 400, that's enough. 300, 400,000, that's enough volume in one candle for me to take 30K shares without slippage, without pumping the stock up myself. MEGL, no way. We missed NU today. NU was another gapper this morning. NU was another gapper today. This one had a clean push through that pre-market high and then kind of held it. And now it's kind of rallying a little bit. On NU. Definitely missed opportunities on NU. Tesla is still trying to hold VWAP. Somebody mentioned that 198 balance is exactly where it's bouncing, 198. I think if we lose 198, Tesla's definitely dropping to 195 again. You know, this is what I'm seeing on Tesla. Right there. Resistance, resistance, support, support, resistance, maybe. If we lose this, I could see Tesla pull down to 196 again, 195. Another nice little fade down, I think is possible. So yeah, what'd you guys do for this weekend? Anybody did something fun? Anybody had interesting things this weekend? Anybody just laid in the couch, watched the show all day, all weekend long? It's pretty bad weather over here where I live. It hailed pretty bad again. Or not again, but it hailed pretty bad. And poured a couple of days. So I guess we got some rain. Billy has been climbing as well. Billy also climbing, I see that. Again. The daily on this one is kind of everywhere. The next daily on this one is not until $17. Unless you're looking at some of these smaller ones here. Yeah, never mind. 1680s. You do have a support there on this one right here at 1603. Maybe Billy 1603 could be a nice support down here to $16. Could be a small support on this one here. It is pretty high, pretty extended. If this 5-minute candle, no, it is kind of extended. This one looked good here at 1601. Whole number and daily level there at 16 looks kind of tempting, and pivot there. You know, this was a daily level, came up, touched it, fly through it, and then pulling back down. If it starts holding the 16, that could be the next leg. But looking down at the move today, it's gone from 14 all the way up to 16, $2 a share, kind of extended on the 5. So I'm going to be careful here. MBGL showing a lot of strength. MEGL, same thing, you know, low volume, but still flagging over daily pivots. This right here was a daily pivot. That 3-1 was a perfect daily pivot. MAT still trying to recover back up to VWAP. I'm going to put a stop on my Tesla put. That one paid off. That's up 8% on that. need to see what I've got it at. Alright, so I got to stop on my Tesla put. Nothing to lose on that trade now. I took it with a put because I was thinking of swinging it, so I got a pretty high stop on it. Hopefully I don't get stopped out on Tesla. I can fade back down to 195-ish, 194. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know what to look at anymore, guys. I will say I did not expect this rally. I think a lot of people did not expect SPY to bounce off of 350 and go back up to $450 a share on SPY. So we'll see what happens. I do have some other accounts. So let me see what I can do over here. If you guys see anything or find some good trades, let me know. I'm logging into my other account so I can execute some trades here. So you guys give me a minute. As far as today goes, I am red, and I'm probably not going to take another trade unless I see clear volume, which I am not seeing it anywhere. So just keep an eye on everything. So I have a long-term account where I've bought a lot of things for the long term, and I think I want to sell a little bit off of some of these things because I think we could see a little bit of a pullback on the market. One of them being Nvidia. Nvidia is pretty high up there, and I think Nvidia could pull down a tiny bit, so I might be selling some of that. Tesla is still cracking, so looking good, looking good. You guys are all a little too quiet as well. Nobody's trading anything. The other one that I jumped in on pretty low was Shopify. And Shopify is absolutely flying. I got it like low, like almost high 20 fills. And Shopify's popping up a little bit, so that's a good trade there. I got almost high 20s and it's sitting at 41, so over $10 a share on those. So Mega Moon is done for the day. Nice. What are your thoughts on Meta? Let me look at Meta for you. I think Meta had some pretty obvious trades. Oh, that's another one that I can keep an eye. Meta's got that big fill up to what is it? 125. I think Meta is a long until 122, sorry. That huge gap down, I think it's still got room to close it. You could look at where the gap down actually happened, which is a little higher, like 125, 128, but the biggest gap fill to close it is 122. So I think Meta is a long up to that level, 123, I'll say. Actually, what just happened? Because Tesla is absolutely ripping. So right there, I think Meta is a long until that gap. Which, you know, again, if I wake up an extra 30 minutes every morning, we fell asleep. Billy did bounce off that 1816. Oh my gosh, dang it, that's unfortunate. Well, congrats if you took that Billy trade I was mentioning at daily level right there at $16. I even have my little square there. I completely missed it. AMD is the other one I want to sell a tiny bit of because I also got a pretty nice move on that one. I think Friday was a good time to sell a lot of these things. I still haven't gotten stopped out on my Tesla put, but I think I will be pretty soon. Kind of unfortunate, but oh well. The other one I want to sell a little bit of is actually none of these. So a little bit Nvidia, so a little bit AMD. Shopify actually might be the only one that I will sell off a little bit of. Let me look at the daily. Shopify's had a pretty good resistance all through this area of $41. You know, every time it spiked up to 41, it couldn't break it. So I'm kind of a little hesitant to selling there because this is like the 15th time it comes up to that 141 level. And so I'm going to hold off a little bit. 200 moving average is a little bit high up there as well. We could spike up to that 43, 44 level of Shopify and maybe get another little bit of profit. So I'm going to sell barely any. And I think that's it. PDSB also kind of returning back, but again, super low volume. This is a break it down trade here. Break it down trend. Kind of retested actually. It could have been a good entry there, but eh. Let me look at Tesla again. I got stopped out of my put, so I probably made a little bit of profit there, but not a lot. If Tesla squeezes past 200, I could look for a long through 200 new high of day again. Completely reversed. If we get over that 199.9 again, I am looking long on Tesla for a new high of day over 199. 199.90, which is the the pre-market high. I also don't think Tesla can run a lot more, but I do think we can get 202 today. 201, 202 is possible. Which is probably what I'm going to do for the rest of the day, guys. I don't think I'm going to trade MMAT and NVTA, PEGI, PDSD. So if I sit here the rest of the day, it's probably going to be scalping Tesla. You know, I can scalp it for a couple bucks here and there. I want to get the big trades, though, the big setups. No volume PDSD, it's exactly right. And honestly, I think I might even go back and take a nap because it has been almost 4 or 5 hours of sleep for the last 4 days. 5 days. 5 nights. What time frame do I usually trade on? You know, I'm trading on the 1 minute time frame, but I look at everything on the 5, the bigger time frames, hourly, 4-hour charts, dailies, you know. So I do look at all the time frames. And then finally today, you know, no recap Friday. I wasn't even home, barely traded, made 70 bucks. Yesterday I didn't trade at all, so I definitely have a no trade day yesterday. But today I will get a recap out, which it is a red day recap, but at least I can make a recap and put it out for you guys. So you guys go hit it up, hit the like buttons, leave some comments. And let's see if Tesla gets us a new high day here after reclaiming this previous high of day. Not chasing it. I'm telling you, Tesla can push up and you can fake you out. If anything, I'm still kind of short biased. Just because we had a nice spike doesn't mean I'm switching it. I think maybe we get a nice spike again, but ultimately on the bigger time frame, 201, 202 on Tesla, I could see a short pretty far down. Rome is still checking out MEGL. That's another one that if it really picks up volume, it could look good. MEGL. You could take some trades at $3 as well, but you need some volume on that. Tesla closing a nice 5-minute candle here. If we get some pullbacks on this one down to 199-ish, I could start adding on this one. Let's see if we get some pullbacks, get some nice fills down here at 199, maybe slightly under 199. ADMA tap is there. Previous 5-minute candle high is there at 199.06. We do have a stuff, so we gotta be careful, but it looks like Tesla wants to run. Appreciate the reply. Thank you. Appreciate you watching. Let me know if you have any other questions. And I stream every day completely free, so if you want to come in here early on, just hop in with us. Rumo is also short Tesla, are either telling me or saying they are short Tesla. Somebody saying SE. Somebody mentioned SE this morning. I don't remember if they shorted it or if they went long in SE, but if they went long, good job. If they shorted it, I hope you guys stopped out for a quick loss because SE is kind of rallying a little bit. SE is a $60 stock though. Somebody said, do you mind when people copy your trades? Because I do see other traders charging for this. You know, as much as I don't want to, I think eventually I am going to charge. But I'm also not going to charge as much as other people charge. I've seen people charge 150 a month, 125 a month, 95 and 75. I haven't seen anything else cheaper than that. So I think when the time comes, I will charge. So for now, you know, it's free. Take advantage of it. I don't encourage you guys to copy my trades, but I do know that a lot of the times I'm calling what I see in the trades that I take, and not telling you to take those trades, but people end up making money as well. Nvidia earnings tomorrow. Oh, I didn't know that. I just sold some Nvidia. Great. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Tesla, if I get over this 199, I am just looking long for a quick high of day. If I get it, if not, I do think it's a short. I do think ultimately this one is a short. Yeah, this is the third touch of 200, so MEGL, whoever's looking at MEGL, closer to $3, volume is dying. It's just the volume on that thing is a little iffy. But like earlier, I mentioned short. I jumped in short here. I said it could get a fade down to VWAP. That was a very nice trade. And I was in up here, so we could have joined even more up here and gotten that nice short there. My trading is free. You guys are watching me trade, and you guys see my screen free. So a lot of people charge for this. Others charged. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tesla. The more it stalls out, the more I still think this is a short play. I don't want to short it now though, because I don't want to get squeezed. But if I get that push up and another barely high, let's see. Let's watch Tesla. Watch Tesla. I think this could be a pretty weak breakout or a false breakout where we get a new high, barely go any higher, and then it comes right back down like this one here. You know, look at all this big resistance at 200. Fills on Tesla today are very slow. Holy crap. Well, there's a short. Well, not short yet, but still wanting to short. Head and shoulders on Tesla. I mean, yeah, that's, so I really have a pretty short bias on Tesla right now. Wow, MEGL just flushed through $3. That's when you get low volume, dumb plays. You know, I didn't even see this break a downturn up here. Amazon stays over 100 for a whole day. Very good sign. Should not short Tesla as it is the last one without any move. It will pump the market while other key stocks are in very high. Elvinar, thank you, man. You have a good rest of your day, Elvinar. Somebody said I highly recommend his score. Been watching this guy for 2 weeks and is always consistent. What broker do you use? Well, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Um, yeah, another thing I do this is because I don't want people to think I'm a scammer and I can't actually make money. So if I stream live and you guys see how consistent I am and I actually do make money in the market, then you know at that point it's like, hey, if you really want to learn, I do offer a course and you know that you're getting it from somebody that actually knows what they're doing. So it's a plus plus as well there too. So a couple of you guys are heading out. I might be here for another 15 minutes, just looking at Tesla. You know, if I get a nice spike here on Tesla, I will short it back down. I missed the entry up there. Should have shorted up there. Oh well, but I didn't. I did think Tesla could pull back down again. But so yeah, so I do it for both. If you guys have any question about the course, you guys let me know. If you're hesitant on buying it, don't know exactly what it is, if you have any questions, just send me a DM on Discord, send me a DM on Instagram. All the links are in the bio. If you do want the course, I'll give you guys a discount. Type in 150 off, no spaces, all together. 150 off, and you should get $150 off on the course and bring it back down. Also, my course, you know, a lot of people have it priced 400, 500, 600. I've seen some courses up 800, and obviously the famous people have it at 2,000, $3,000 for a course. You got everything you need on my course for just 300 bucks to get you started, and unlimited mentorship. And if there's any videos or any ideas that I don't cover, any topics that I don't cover in my course, all you got to do is say, hey, I don't understand this and it's not covered. Can you make a video? And I will make a video. So there's that. Alex Murillo, what's up? What's up? How's the market looking? It's okay, man. I am red today, but I didn't trade Friday and I didn't trade yesterday. I was out for my brother's wedding, and I had a pretty rough 4 days. You know, lack of sleep, a lot of activities, and so I was actually home yesterday. I got home at 3 in the morning, so I could have traded, but there was no way I was getting up. My alarm went off, and I was like, yeah, I cannot do this right now. So I went back to sleep. So no trades yesterday. Friday I traded off my laptop remotely, traded small share size and made 70 bucks on Friday. But today, first time back at my computer, at my desktop, and kind of rushing it, I think. So I took some bad trades, but other than that, I'll be good for tomorrow and just come back stronger. Like I mentioned earlier, I think my goal just for the end of the year is to just finish. There's a nasty flush on Tesla. Again, that $200 was a nice short entries up there. Missed them again. It's pretty unfortunate. I do see another trend line here though. So we could bounce here and kind of form this pennant here. But if we do end up cracking the bottom of this pennant here, we could flush. If we crack the top of this pennant, we could take off. You can see it already straight up bounce right there. Oh, Rumos, you were short on Tesla when you told me. Short Tesla. Nice, man. He's covering now. Nice, man. Nice. Good trades. Good trades. Time to play some Marble Snap. I can't wait to play Modern Warfare. I haven't played it in like 5 days, so I'm like, I need to play something. I need to play something, get my mind off of stocks, cause no, you're good, Rimo, you're good. Also, Polad, I just saw you typing. What's up, man? What did you short today? Also, I think I'm opening a short account, man. I think I'm doing it. I think I'm joining the dark side of the market. So you here soon will be seeing me approaching some short trades and hopefully riding them until they fade all the way to close and make the big bucks like you, man. Make the big bucks like you. I have a channel for streaming on Twitch, but it's kind of like a three-way channel where I stream with my friends sometimes, but we haven't streamed in a while, so you got chopped in US 30? You love hearing that, senor? Do short trade always charge fees? Um, Not if it's easy to borrow. If it's hard to borrow, then yes, but you can't short on Thinkorswim, which is why I'm looking to open a short account with a different broker. And yes, I will have fees if they're hard to borrow. And it depends, you know, it's not a flat fee for everything, so it will depend which ones and what the fee is for that broker in that stock. So it will vary. I think my stream was a little paused there. I didn't do it, so Trade Zero. So I'm looking at either Trade Zero or Guardian. I've heard a lot of things about Guardian. It's not as well known, but the people that use it seem to really like it, and a lot of them said the fees are pretty cheap, and they got good fees. And it seems like a good broker. So I might open Guardian or Trade Zero, one of those two. So Amy, yes, if it's hard to borrow, yes, if it's easy to borrow, most likely it's not going to charge you. For example, Tesla is easy to borrow. I could short Tesla right now in and out, and I think I don't get charged. And if I do, it's probably a very small amount that I don't even notice it or even paid attention to look for it, honestly. Funded accounts, no, I don't know anything about funded accounts, and honestly, I wouldn't recommend trading somebody else's money or something like that because obviously, as a beginner trader, you're going to lose money. It's part of the game. Nobody ever comes into the market and starts making money the first day they come in. You're gonna lose money. So I'd rather you come in, trade your own money, and lose, you know, 5, 10 bucks than to start coming in here just because you have a big account, think you can trade big and take some big losses. So I don't know. Market, I guess, has still been pretty slow. Honestly, I really doubt the market's going to be heating up anytime soon. We got a lot of holidays coming. Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, we got New Year's, so maybe the market's going to be like this for a little bit before we see some really good action in the penny stocks or something like that. So Tesla, I added a few longs down there, kind of seeing if we retrace back up to the trend line here and get a nice push up again. You know, I'm still short biased, but I think it's following this pennant, so I could see a bounce here back up. If it works in my favor, a quick little scalp here, I'll take my profit. If not, I'll stop out and lose 20, 40, 50 bucks maybe at the most. I'm not looking to make a lot more money anymore. I am right on the day, kind of just scalping left and right. Get a few dollars here. This is the perks of being over PDT rule. Yeah, I could just scalp and lose 50 bucks behind 50 bucks behind 50 bucks, so that would hurt. But so far, you know, just in and out a few plays. There's the bounce right there. Let's see if we get back on top of that trend line. There you go. Now I'm up 30 bucks here. Quick rejection there, but that's how Tesla is. That's how Tesla is. You think it's going to go one way and it just doesn't. And there's the big follow through there. Well, not really. I'm going to descale. 198.45. There it is. There it is. Keep pushing back up. I'm going to put stop at break even. I can't lose anything. These are the tiny scalps that, you know, you can make 30 bucks, but it's annoying. If I'm going to scale up, I can't do this unless I hold this here and then you get a very nice follow through. Kind of like that. I guess I didn't mean to take all of it out, but I took all of it out, so added maybe 50, 60, 70 bucks there. I think I might be calling it here, guys. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me real quick before I head off. I think I'm going to be heading out for the rest of the day. It is a red referring to your own funded accounts. But what's it called? TBLT watching still. MEGL failed, NVTA failed, TBLT kind of holding. I mentioned TBLT, maybe it's just going to go sideways all day. I don't think that one can squeeze up, but if it holds sideways all day, especially around that $3, we could see a run up tomorrow, midday candle breakup. So today, breakout, not break up, breakout. Yesterday, nice push. Today, hold sideways, steady horizontal movement. Maybe tomorrow gives us that follow through trade, back up over $4. Tesla, you know, it's just a big pennant. Look at the 5 minute, it's just a big pennant, you know, and that's where I was trying to take some long trade there, trying to catch the bounce there. Should have shorted up here, kind of catch the bounce back down. PDSB 782 high, we broke it, we held it, we're kind of holding it still. Super low volume on this one, not interested. That's pretty much it. So it's pretty slow. I am gonna start trying. You know, it's hard to wake up early. I am not a morning person, but I'm gonna start waking up a little early just so I can take a look at the big stocks. Today, my analysis on Tesla would have paid out. I looked at a pre-market. I said bounce to 195.50. I'm looking long to 200s. Played out exactly right, but I didn't take that trade. But Tesla, you know, up 230 on Tesla today. That's the only green trade that I have today, so I am happy about it. But I'm going to head out for the rest of the day. Let me import my trades. I should be right at $600 negative, which is a decent a decent small red day. Decent as in I'm okay with it, not as in like, oh my god, I'm blowing up my account today, or I'm taking a big hit. That's not a big hit at all. I can make $600 on one trade back. So there's that. I'm gonna head out, guys. You guys take care. If you guys are still trading for the rest of the day, be careful. Find the good setups. Find the quality setups. Don't be trading everything just because you see it going up or not. But you guys have a good rest of your day. I do this every morning, completely free, 15 minutes before market opens. That's 8:15 Central Time. So if you're in a different time zone, then you gotta do the math and figure out what time it is in your time. So all of you guys take care. Thank you for coming back here. I know I missed Friday. I know I missed Monday. I apologize for that. But thank you guys for coming back today. And I will be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I don't have any days off this week. At some point, I will next week because of Thanksgiving. And then, like I mentioned, I have a week off in Christmas. So y'all take care, and I'll see you guys on the recap. You guys go like it up, go comment on it, and if not, I will see you guys tomorrow during live trading. You guys have a good rest of your day.